Thank you all for joining me today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kimber. I am the program manager in Colorado Springs. We are going to be doing the exercise of the day. I just saw your chat. We have our Perform Challenge going. As you get up out of your chairs, I'm going to explain it a little bit. There is an exercise for every day, and you will see on the screen today is hamstring sweep. So we will be doing that in class today. These are one of my favorites. So if you've taken classes from me before, you've probably done these. So you can learn more about this exercise by scanning there, or you can complete a form check with Jenny by scanning that QR code in the bottom right corner. We will also have a question of the day at the end of this class that I will put up in a poll. You get 1 point for an incorrect answer and 5 points for a correct answer. And we will be keeping track of those answers. So without further ado, we are going to get started with our balance break. We are actually starting today with some neck mobility. So I still want you standing because we sit a lot in our day, so we might as well get some standing time. I want you to screw your feet into the ground. This is going to become more and more important as we get into our balance for today, but we want to start with those feet screwed in. This is going to activate our legs, which helps us keep our pelvis nice and neutral so that we don't have that arch or round in our low back. From there, I'm going to scoot closer so you can see my head a little bit better. We are going to do some neck range of motion. We're going to start here with some flexion and extension. So chin goes down to the chest, chin goes up to the ceiling. Now, when you're doing this, you've probably heard us say before that we want to look for a 2 out of 10 stretch in our necks. We have a lot of little tiny muscles in there that are really stressed. So we want to make sure that we're being gentle with them. And then as you move with these ranges of motion, I want you to focus on using your muscles to do the work. So when your chin drops to chest, you're using your neck muscles in the front to bring your chin there. And then when your chin goes up, you're using the back of your neck to do so rather than just dropping down, sending it up. That's a little bit harsh on your joints, on your vertebrae. Go ahead and come back to center, and we're going to go side to side. So right ear towards right shoulder, through center, left ear, left shoulder. Again, 2 out of 10 stretch. So I want you to find that stretch and then come right out of it. In this one, as well as focusing on those muscles doing the work, we want to make sure our shoulders stay out of it. So the reason we're starting our balance break with these, you might be like, what the heck does your neck have to do with balance? Oftentimes, balance can be stressful for our bodies and our brains. So when we start to balance, our shoulders go up and our necks tense. So by doing some neck range of motion and mobility in the beginning, we're loosening up those muscles so they're not quite as tight when we start our balance. Go ahead and come back to neutral. Last one here, rotating. So we're going to go side to side, nose towards shoulder. Again, finding those muscles to do the work. So imagining the muscle from your ear to your shoulder, pulling your head in that direction, and then the other way. Still going for that 2 out of 10. Nothing else is helping here, so your shoulders are relaxed. 2 more here. Nice and slow. I don't want anyone getting dizzy. And then go ahead and come back center. All right, on to that exercise of the day. We've got hamstring sweeps. Again, one of my favorite exercises, but we're going to plant our left foot and we're actually going to add on to this. So the hamstring sweep exercise, we're planting our right foot in front and we're going to hinge at our hips. Notice my front leg is nice and straight. That's going to give me a stretch in the back of my leg. I'm going to hinge with my hips. My back stays flat and I'm going to sweep down towards that front leg. Circle the arms around. So that's the hamstring sweep. But today we're going to add a little butt kick. So I want you to take that right heel, kick it towards your glute, and then plant that foot down. Left heel goes forward. Hips go back. My right knee is bent now. I'm going to sweep down, circle around, pick that left foot up, bring the heel towards my butt for a kick,
and then switch. Right heel in front, hinge. Feel that stretch down the back of your body as you sweep. Arms circle wide. Bring that heel towards the glute. Set it down and switch. Left heel in front, hinge. So we want to make sure that back is nice and flat as we circle and sweep. It's going to help get the most out of that stretch. Left heel towards glute. One more each side here. Hinge, sweep down, circle around, right heel towards right glute. Switch. Last one here. Sweep, reach around, heel towards glute, and relax. All right. This next one is going to kind of go for both a stretch and an activation, preparing for a balance challenge. So this is where a wall can come in. You can also do this seated. You're not going to get as much activation, but you will get a stretch. So I want you to lean up against a wall to start. If you don't have a wall, you can do it standing. It's just going to require a little more strength. So either way, we're going to take our right heel, cross it over our left leg above our knee, and start to sink down. So on that wall, our goal here is going to be that activation in the left leg, stretch in the right. We can lean into that stretch by putting gentle pressure on that right leg. We're going to come out of it and switch. So it's nice and quick. That wall just helps you. We're going to have enough balance in the next exercise. So this one, we're focusing on that activation. Go ahead and switch. If you do not have a wall, you're just getting a little extra. So you're here, crossover, squat down, and switch. Notice that squat has a little bit of a hinge to it. Just like that hamstring sweep, my hips go back. I press gently. Feel that stretch in the back of my hip. Squat. Still getting that activation in the standing leg. Let's do one more each side, or make it even, however you need to. Good work. All right, go ahead and shake it out. On to our balance challenge. So as always, we have all the modifications happening here. So I'm going to start slow, and then we'll progress if you're ready. If you're not ready to progress, your balance is off today, you can either hold on to a stable surface, or you can just stay with that first level, second level, third level, however you feel is going to work today. So we're going to start with a quad grab. This is similar to that butt kick, except we're going to grab the foot and try to stand up nice and straight. Now this can be really difficult, not only for balance, but for that flexibility in the hips. So if you're not able to grab today, I want you to just kick that foot back and try to balance for a second. And then we're going to switch. So grab the foot, hold, switch, or just kick the foot, hold for 2, switch. Either way, either variation, your chest is up. That's going to become extra important as we progress this movement. So my chest is lifted. We're not hinging like the last couple exercises. Our posture is important here. Now we're going to progress this movement. So I'm going to go from either my quad grab or my butt kick to a knee grab. So I'm going to switch, bring that knee in front, grab the knee up, set it down, and switch. Grab the knee or grab the foot and back. Release, try not to touch the floor. Grab the knee in front. Switch. Notice my chest is up the whole time. As I grab or kick, bring it forward, pull it in. So my knee comes towards my chest rather than chest towards the knee. Maybe you're kicking, holding, and then bringing forward, pulling. We're going to do one more each side here, and then we'll progress again. So each step, when we add movement, this is going to increase the challenge of balance. So if you start to wobble extra, that's okay, that's normal. Go ahead and rest. We're going to progress this. So same thing, we're kicking back. We're bringing that knee forward, hugging it in. Now I'm going to take my left hand, grab my right ankle, and come into that figure 4, but standing. So my chest is still up. My left glute standing leg is activated. and I'm gonna switch. So forward, left foot, I grab it, bring it forward, pull it in, grab that ankle, rotate the hip, figure 4 as I fall, and then switch. Again, you can choose any variation here. Take it forward, pull it in, bring it here, rotate, and switch. Move at your own pace. If you need to tap down in between, that's okay. Rotate, release. Let's do one more on each side. Take it back. Take it forward. Rotate the hip. Release. Last one. Bring it forward. Rotate. Release with control. Shake it out. That is all we have for today. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to put up that poll now. It's loading, I promise. Go ahead and make your way back to your computer. All right, it should be coming up any second now. It is a select all that apply, so you can select more than one.